Yeah, I really hope that opening crazy may turn out alright. Hello everyone and welcome to the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! And every other day. For 100 days I duel with a different deck 3 times a day. My name is Memphis and today we're taking a look at Timelords, the big beefy level 10 boss monster archetype. First featured in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was it 5Ds? I almost said Arc 5 there for a second, that would have been kind of weird. But anyway, we got ourselves the deck and we're going to duel with it. But first, I have my deck profile to give. First off, for our monster lineup, we won 1 Cephalon, the Ultimate Time Lord, 3 Sandion, the Time Lord, 1 Gabrion, 3 Michion, 1 Zaphion, 1 Halon, 1 Raphion, 3 Metaion, 2 Camions, 2 Lazions, as well as 3 Time Maiden, and 1 copy of the Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere Mode. For spells, we run 3 Celestial Transformation, 2 Terraforming, 1 Monster Reborn, and 3 Mound of the Bound Creator. For our traps, we run 3 Non-Existence, or Empty Machine if you prefer. I prefer the original name. We run 2 Endless Emptiness and 1 Infinite Light, as well as 3 copies of Guaboku. For our extra monster deck, we run 3 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max, as well as 2 each of the Spiders, Ravenous Tarantula, Pain Gainer, and the 7 Sins. The side deck I'll talk about later as we get into it. It's just an alternate strategy you can use. But for now, we've got 3 duels against random opponents on YGO Pro, and we're going to get started with that. So let's go. Alright, yeah, first, duel is up against Kenma. Interesting name. Kind of want to go second because Time Lords are very battle-oriented, and we want to go second. Let's see here. Well, we got Michion first. That's always nice. Monster Reborn for later. Not bad at all. Would have been really nice if this was Celestial Transformation, but sometimes we don't get Celestial Transformation. We're up against Dark, or the Danger Dark World. Kind of figured as much. The Dangers just got new support, so it's kind of obvious that they would get some duels going. Because every time there's something new, you know, there's always a bunch of people use the new decks. We're going to pitch Lazion, because we don't need it right now. Yep. Mothman is basically, it's basically Dark World Dealings, but in monster form. Oh, and before I forget, I've got daily shoutouts to do. Who was I shouting out today? I'm just going to shout out something different. Today's shoutout's going to go to the new Doctor Who. You know, the new Doctor Who season starts in a couple days, so gotta go ahead and watch that. It's going to be like on the 7th, I think, of October, a couple days from now. I would love to watch it, but I got work, sadly. I'm just going to have to watch I'm sure they'll do like a rerun of it right afterwards or something. Like they'll do the new episode, they'll do like a recap or some kind of something afterwards, and then they'll show it again, you know. Something to that effect. My opponent is making me get rid of many of my Time Lords, which normally would not be good, because it's actually hard to get rid of Time Lords. They have a very high defense. Not only can you not beat them in battle, and you take no damage from battling them, but they can't be destroyed by card effects. The only way to get rid of them is targeted non-destruction or non-targeted non-destruction. You know, let me think. Like Storming Mirror Force and the like. Kaiju's gets rid of them. Stuff like that. Alright, Thunderbird. It flies like thunder. I mean, he's got the Kubakabu. He's got another Kubakabu. So he's probably going to make an Exceed of some form. Or maybe not. Let's see. One monster. Okay, he's going to put them both in that. Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense. Because now he can discard to get another card. That'll activate. This guy's taking forever. Normally I'd skip, but I'm actually curious. Because I am going to be doing Danger Dark Worlds for the finale of the 100 days. So I might as well, you know, just see what this guy's doing. I mean, so far, that's all he did. That is all she wrote. And we're going to activate our Mound of the Bound Creator, which gives us total protection of our Time Lords. Now he cannot target them. And I mostly run this also. This is why I run Sphere Mode, in case this gets destroyed. Yeah, I mean, I only run the one Sphere Mode, so there you go. Let's see. Yep, and we're going to summon Michion, the Time Lord, the most infuriating one. Because his effect is, okay, we're going to battle. That seems weird because I have no attack. But like I said, I don't take any damage. And then after battle phase, he will lose half of his life points. There you go. There's an OTK you could do, but we didn't get Sandy on the Time Lord. I could. I probably should have just done that to begin with. I tell you what. You know what? We'll wait. We'll wait. I probably should have summoned. I probably should have summoned Zaphion back. That would have been a good idea, but didn't do that. I tell you what, I should have done that, but I did not do that. Because then I could have gotten rid of his spell traps. But, no, so far it's not so bad. Oh, no, the one thing that could... Oh. Yeah, he can't target me because of the fields, but I forgot that was there for a second. What was I smoking? Alright. Go ahead and keep doing your thing, my dude. So long as this is on the field, you cannot defeat my Timelord, I tell you what. Let's see, what did you get rid of? Nessie again? Yeah, I had a commenter. I forget their name. What was he? I just briefly checked my channel before I got on to the, making more videos. I'll put their, I might put their name right here. Yeah, they were like, they don't like Dogman's name because it sounds so boring. Because all the other Dark Worlds, or the dangers, I keep getting them mixed up. Yeah, all the dangers have the original monster names. But the thing is, the Michigan Dogman is in fact a cryptid. I mean, it's not a traditional werewolf. It's a dogman, basically. I mean, literally, it is a dogman. So that's why Dogman is the new danger monster. No. Oh, wait, I should have... Oh, it's just the one that special summons. So, okay, that's not a problem. I thought it was going to try and destroy non-existence. No. You're doing a lot of things, Mr. Danger, but so far you haven't impressed me in the slightest. Let's see. Then you can target a face-up card, blow it up. That's fine, actually, because now I get to add a card. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for big shiny gold ball. So now if he has 3 monsters during his end phase, I can just tribute them for those. There you go. Okay, Griff. Griff is not a problem. I'm going to play this just so I can play it. No. Although I could play... Oh, I should have done that now. I will do it and I will chain it now. So, non-existence, I can return a Timelord in the graveyard into my deck, which I shall do. And then I'm going to set the next one. That is how you activate it. And in order to activate this, I have to get rid of this. So it's kind of a weakness of these traps. It'd be nice if I had like all 3, of course, but I don't. But when I do, that'll be a thing. Because if you can get infinite light, it basically makes your Time Lords nigh indestructible. Except for Kaijus, obviously. So there's a thing, I tell you what. The thing is, though, you gotta send the former version. So that's why it's a little slow. It's a little slow to do, but when you do it, it works. And that's why I only run, 2 of this, 1 of the final one. Because if you lose the final one, it's hard to get rid of the final one because it can't be destroyed by card effects and all that. So, what was I rambling about now? I don't know. I was rambling a little bit. What is this? We put a monster at its effect. Target Dark World, return to the hand, activate if it becomes something different. Oh, so you're going to change my effects. Fascinating. That is actually rather interesting. I did not think of that. Oh. And then he gets to destroy one of my cards. Oh, he's going to destroy Infinite Machine. And then he got to look at my hand. Look at one. But this can't be special summoned, so there you go. So the power of Sphere Mode has saved us. Okay, so now, sadly, Michion's going to have to leave us now. No. Yeah, because during the standby phase, all Time Lords go back into the deck. But so long as you have another Time Lord, is not the problem at all. Let's see, no. Let's see, what do you do again? Shuffle as many cards controls into the deck. They draw the number of cards. Okay. Shuffle into their main deck. That's the thing. Who's in the graveyard? You two. I don't know about you two. Oh, we're going to summon Gabrion. And we'll talk about that side strategy now. The little side strategy I was talking about is with this guy and a monster known as, what was it, Protector of the Sanctuary. It's an old card, and what it does is, basically, if it's on the field, your opponent cannot, they can't add cards from their deck to the hand. And we're going to go ahead and try to set our other copy of Infinite Machine. There you go. And I cannot activate now, of course, because it was just set. So we're just going to end our turn again. And yes, he has cards back now, but now he doesn't have the field spell on board. So it really depends on what to do. I mean, he's going to get Griefa back. But I have another Bound to the Bound Creator, so there you go. So what is he going to do? I have no idea. This would normally be the part where I skip ahead. But I'm just going to wait. Alright, my turn. What do we get? Not bad. Go ahead and activate Emptiness. What does this do? Activate the effect now. Return to deck. Yes. We're going to set Infinite Light now. Because I can. And there is nothing he can do about it. I mean, he can do that. So that when this returns to my deck or something, there you go. And now I've got Light. And then this activates. Wait, doesn't that mean that I'm going to be forced to discard one of your cards? Or something? No. Okay, that works. That works just fine. No monsters. Now let's see, opponent activate if you have 3 or more cards in your hand. Yeah, that's the thing. If I have 3 or more cards in my hand, now this becomes an issue. Because now I'm just going to be forced to discard his cards for him. Let's see, target a Dark World on the field, turn to the hand. If I do, yeah, go ahead. We're going to wait that out a little bit. We're going to wait until we have more Dark Worlds. And so, let's see. Any other play target turn? I'm going to skip ahead a couple of turns just to see what this is going. So, I will see you guys back here in a bit. Yeah, he's really trying to get rid of me, I'll tell you that much, but he just cannot do. He cannot get over Raffion, and he can't get over Infinite Light. This is the only thing keeping him alive. Else this Dark World brainwashing thing. Without it, he would be dead by now, I tell you that much. I mean, I gotta do due diligence, but I really don't think this guy has any out to me. If he did, he would have found it by now. He has not. Alright, go ahead and get Nessie. Do it. Alright. Set another card. See, the thing is, it says a once per turn. No, it is not a once per turn. That's the thing. And that does not return to my deck because of the Infinite Light. So there you go. I did not return to the deck anymore. So I keep a monster forever. I cannot do that. Hold on. What does he have in the graveyard I can swipe? Anything good? He's got a Grapha. No, I don't really need to. I'm going to skip ahead until like near the end of the duel one more time. Because this guy's just taking his damn sweet time. I tell you what. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, this might be about the end of the duel. I don't know. Because the reasoning being, I've got this Waboku. And if I play this Waboku and he can't negate it, then he's going to use this Tachyon Dragon. He's going to try and negate Raffion, obviously. And I'm just going to put an end to that idea. Really depends if he has any sort of negation. I haven't seen any negation, but then there's all these, so I imagine there's something. Possibly like a Solemn Judgment. What? This can't be destroyed by card effects, my dude. It cannot be destroyed. That's what it says on the. It says right there, man. It's hard enough to play it. Of course, it's going to have built-in protection of that caliber. Let's see. Come on, Kenma. I get it. You have a dangerous boner right now. But could you please hurry up? I've been doing you for 20 minutes. Yeah, Waboku. Might as well play it now. It still activates, my dude, so this becomes useless to you. I mean, and now this is useless, because I still have the sphere mode. Did you forget I have sphere mode? I still have sphere mode. Alright, I'm just gonna keep playing the Dark Lord, the Danger Dark Lord. I keep calling them Dark Lords. Why? It's because they're so ingrained, man. They're like two halves of the same sandwich. Alright, you have like one card left, and you can't do any battle damage this turn. I hope you realize you've lost. I'm going to call this one he lost. He can't win. He can't win because I used Waboku. Even if by some means, yeah, this activated, my dude. So, I don't know what you're thinking you're doing. I played Waboku. Yeah, did you forget that that's how Waboku works? Regardless, well, this is negated, obviously. But does this still work? It doesn't really matter if it works. So I'm just going to go into the second duel because this guy is just in denial right now. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, here the second duel is against Zerodonics. I had to take a quick break. That last guy took a bit out of me. He would not just give in, man. Too much. This is actually a pretty bad hand, though. I literally know how to use Blackwing. Take your time. Yeah, okay, so he's a new Blackwing player, which is good for us because we have this ball. So, there you go. I might skip ahead a bit in a minute. We'll wait until he actually, like, plays a monster. Hopefully he doesn't just time himself out. That would be boring as all get out. Okay, there we go. He's actually got the Simone of the Poisonous Wind, which is a good first turn move for Blackwings, of course. And he banished Steam, though. He must really want Simu the Poisonous Winds, because now he gets to summon that Searcher thing. Probably special summon a couple times. So, I'll be back once it's our turn. Why would you do this to yourself, mister? You clearly don't know Blackwings. Quick, end your turn before you time out so I can call this an actual win. Pretty please. Do not do this to yourself, my dude. My dude. My dude. Dude, my dude, please. Okay. Can you please end your... Oh, thank fuck. Alright, we still don't have any moves, but at least the duel is still going. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a couple of these. What does this do? Okay. I mean, not bad, but definitely went further than I should have. Let's see. Little bit. Little bit. Just a little bit. Let me think. I'm going to activate this mound to the bound creator just because I can. Your move, Mr. Zero. What should have stopped at full armor. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I mean, I would have just done this, but not everyone runs this. So, normally just stopping at full armor is like the good move to do. And I'm going to stop that right now, sir. You cannot do the battle damage this turn. I'm sorry, but I'm not allowing you to do it. That's alright. He's back. Hey, guess who's black? Back in black. Guess who's back? He's so black. Blackwing. Oh, yeah. I remember playing this thing way long time ago. I got to play that deck again. Blackwing, full armored master. You don't hear about him anymore, but he's still a pretty beefy monster. I mean, he's not... I mean, the thing is, he's a really good card, but you can never, like, ban it. Because the thing is, kaijus, talk about kaijus a bit, they're just like the regulators, man. I mean, so long as they exist, then it doesn't matter what your opponent has. I mean, you can just tribute over them. Yeah, I mean, there's like that, there's that Black Magician fusion. It can't be done, and I did not draw a single freaking Time Lord. Where are my Time Lords? I mean, I got this thing, so... Let's see, 3. So I thought the link's used for one monster. Nope. Like a 3 plus a 1. Nope. No, that's not how it works. Okay, I think I've actually just lost. I lost to an amateur. I feel that's kind of a mixed bag. This isn't my... well, it's kind of my fault. Weird. Yeah, pretty weird. Oh, wait. Yeah, I've lost. I can't believe I just freaking lost to the amateur Blackwing player. I mean, just because... if I had one Time Lord, this wouldn't have been an issue at all, but I didn't. So, good job, Zerodonics. I guess you can have one. I didn't want this to be a 3-for, and I guess I'm still tired from that other... I don't want to make excuses. No excuses. You won. I lost. Let's go into the third duel. Alright, here the third and final opponent is Nagan, or Negan, or however you want to pronounce that. Once again, trying to go second. And hopefully this time we'll actually draw a Time Lord. Hey, this is a much better hand. Hey, look, Time Maiden bothered to show up finally. One of your main playmakers, this thing is, and yet it didn't bother to show up the last time. It would have been really nice if it had, though. We're up against Noble Boys, who have those new support cards. Okay, there's your Searcher. If your card's destroyed, you can add it to your hand. Okay. I mean, I don't have a problem with that or anything, but Draart's just gonna summon another one. And then this gets to... oh, there's a new monster. I'd not heard of this one. Yvonne. You can special summon a token. Okay, I guess that's meant for something Isolde. Yeah, but those stats definitely in Isolde. When this card is equipped with the Noble Arms, all Noble Knights gain 5 to attack. I mean, that works. What's with the art on that one? It looks like it was taken straight from the actual card. It's so shiny. Also, how come Yvonne gets a line and the other ones don't? I think Yvonne is definitely getting some favoritism. Yvonne, yeah. Alright, one last time, because I know this is a long episode. Skip. We'll be back. Alright, it's our turn. Time to wreck this guy, I tell you what. Let's go ahead and terraform. That way, if he has an Ash Blossom, we can negate it. No Ash Blossoms, apparently. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do, we're going to special summon our Time Maiden, which we can do if we have no monsters. And then we can tribute this to search at another Time Lord. And given this current field, we're gonna probably go with Metaion. What are you doing? Oh wait, don't they have a new hand trap? Alright. What we want to do is go for Metaion. Because he will shuffle these back into the extra deck and these will go bye-bye. That is what we want to do. Alright, gonna activate the field spell to give our monster more protection. And then eventually our opponent's going to allow us to normal summon Metaion. And then we're going to attack. Alrighty, attack. Attack. There you go. Metaion shall attack. And then my opponent will have nothing he can do. This is pretty much invincible right now. Alright, so now, main phase 2. Then... what is making to wait so much? Metaion says no. And he'll take 600 damage, by the way. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. So, your move, my dude. Your move, let's see how you come back from that. Because once Noble Knights lose their stuff, they're kinda screwed, I tell you what. Another option we had was just summoning Saphion and just putting all those cards back into the deck. Honestly, that might have been a better move, but if he makes, like, another Artorigus and does all that stuff again, I would probably do that. And it looks like he may be trying to do exactly that thing that I said he was going to try to do. Because right now, Halon's kind of a dead card, because we're currently leading in the life point division. And Halon is he's the comeback Time Lord. He just evens out the life points. That's all he does, really. It's literally his one thing he do. Are you just gonna start doing the same thing over again, my dude? I mean, that's fine, I guess. I mean, I know, you guys keep getting support, but you still do the exact same combos over and over and over again. Me, I have a toolbox of monsters that can do different things. A majority, bouncing things and burning things. But at least it's a toolbox of different ways to bounce things. This bounces monsters to the hand. This bounces spell traps to the deck. This burns straight up. Let's see, Lazion returns your opponent's deck or their graveyard to their deck and burns every time they draw a card. Timelords have all sorts of things they can do. It's insane how many things that they can do. It's like crazy talk, man. Although I'd say, which is the worst? Halon's pretty much the worst one, just because he doesn't do anything other than the whole, life point evening out shtick. And then we're gonna get, he's old, and I'm gonna he's doing exactly what I figured he was gonna do, and just summoning Torragus again. Which is fine when he does that. The thing is, if he doesn't have 3 monsters, then this sphere mode is useless. And I kinda need him to have 3 monsters so I can bring out the sphere mode, so that this is less useless to me. But the thing is, Noble Knights usually they end at 2. So if I was playing like Lava Golem, it'd be better, but, Okay, Gawain, interesting combo. I've used Gawain on occasion. He's not the greatest of them, but he can do things. And that one thing being special summoning himself in defense mode and being used as an Exceed Feterial. What the heck is that? I don't know, I'm tired. I'm still reeling from the first guy. And the second guy. And whatever the heck this is. Attach any number of materials, target that many cards, put controls, turn them in the hand. But you can't target my monster, my dude. You cannot target me. Normally this would be bad, but because of this, it's not so bad. Alright. You can detach 1. Wait. Yeah, you can only use that once per turn. Okay. Good. I was about to say, if you do it more than once, we'd be in a bad spot. But cannot do. Alright, Noble Arms Excalibur. What are you trying to say, my dude? What do you do again? Target a monster, destroy. Okay, that's not a problem for us, because of course, can't be destroyed. Yeah, let me think. Equal to the attack of one monster your opponent controls the battle this card. Please boost this up to 7,000 and then let me hit it in the face. No, he's not going to do that. I might actually go for Rathian first, just so I can do some burn damage. Target one other monster on the field, destroy that. I keep telling you, you can't destroy this. That's not how that works. Why does nobody read the Time Lord effect? The Time Lords cannot be destroyed. Yep. Indeed. What are you going to do? Another one? No. Okay, well, I was going to do... let me think about that. Because that's a normal summon. I don't know if I want to do that. Banish this card from the graveyard, special summon a Time Lord from the deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. That does sound rather nice. Let me think about that for a second. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to normal summon Zaphion so we can bounce these. There you go. What are you going to do? Effect Veiler! No! That mildly sucks. But we're going to just go Time Maiden. Summon another monster. And the monster we are going to summon... Summon many cards. Don't summon them. Myself with the main deck. I don't think I want to give him 4 draws. And Michion doesn't help that much. Mataion, get back out here, you piece of shit. I probably should have put a field spell on first, but whatever. It's fine, Mataion's here. Gonna put you back in your grave. Because that's what he does. And of course, you are not going to be any use to me, so goodbye forever. Oh yeah, and the Zaphion goes back too, doesn't it? That's fine. Alright, your move. What have you now? Your recovery is not so great that you can keep this up. You are running low on monsters that you actually would run in your main deck. Granted, it still has 25 cards in main deck, and most of your equips are in the graveyard already. And it's not like I've killed Isolde. Not that it would matter, because Isolde is at 3, so whatever. What are you going to do? Medrot for the 3rd time? Is this going to be the same combo again? 3 times in a row, the same exact combo. It is going to be the exact same combo 3 times in a row. Skip! Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. He did something different. He summoned Kustanin instead, which is just different enough for me to keep the duel going. Yeah. Alright. Oh, wait, you're just going to do his old thing. Oh, I mean, this time you can't do everything. I mean, you can search, you can special. Okay. Okay, so what he's going to do is, yes, he is going to do the exact same combo again. Except this time he used Kustanin. So he is forgiven. Let's see. Yeah. Everything you'd want's in the graveyard, pretty much. Except maybe a Clarent. But other than that, you've got pretty much everything you want. Ugh. This sucks because my recorder only does to an hour, so I kind of need you to die real quick so that I can, you know, like, do things. So I'm going to summon Rathian now so I can do some damage. Alright, Rathian. Do the thing you do and attack. Let's see. Yeah. 10 more monsters in my graveyard. So, Cephalon doesn't get summoned all that much. He's the boss, technically, but he's mostly just there, just in the random case. Like, I'm up against, if in the case of the Danger Dude, remember how he maybe discard things? Like, in that instance where I'm discarding a bunch of Time Lords for whatever reason, that's what Cephalon is for. I mean, he can just, oh, my opponent surrendered. Well, that kind of sucks. I was going to kick that guy's ass, eventually. But that works, I guess. I'm going to make that first duel replay. Yeah, nice music. Let's go to the end screen. Okay, everybody, as you can see, Cephalon is still with us, and we got 2 wins, because the last guy rage quit, and he deserved it. I feel weird about this one, because, well, we did do plenty of Time Lord things, so I never got the OTK off, because there's an OTK when you summon Michion and Sandion, along with Celestial Transformation, because I never got to play this card, sadly enough. But, yeah, there's an OTK with this guy, and then going to Gustav. And, while I did kick Danger Dark World's arse, I lost to some amateur at the same time, so it was kind of weird. Although, the second duel was just kind of, the Time Lords didn't feel like it. They was tired. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Do let me know what you think of Time Lords in the comments. Let me know about Doctor who I never bothered talking about except for the shout-out. Next time we're looking at something a little different. We're going to be taking a look at Gravekeepers, an old-school favorite. So do tune in for that. This will be your boy Memphis signing out. Later, everybody.